Okay, in this demo I'm going to show you how to enable the birthday reminders feature and how to use it, and then a bit later I'm going to show you a very exciting feature that we added recently to the program, and that is how to import a list of contacts from an Excel spreadsheet and include a birthday field and have birthday reminders generated automatically for those contacts. So I'm going to show that to you a bit later on. The first thing we need to do is show you how to enable the birthday reminders feature. By default it is not enabled. We click on the calendar and events button on the left to come to the calendar section, and then we click on the reminders wizard. Here we have a paragraph explaining the system in more detail, and I discuss that in more detail in the reminders demo. At this point, click on next, and here we want to look at the bottom half of this dialog that relates to birthday reminders. You can see at the moment birthday reminders are disabled. The first thing we want to do is click on this big button here to set up what our reminder message will be for birthdays. So here we choose when we want the message to go out: early in the morning, which is the default, or if you wanted to go out a bit later you can select those other options. And then we need to set up what the reminder message is going to say, what the birthday message is going to say. You can see it includes a personalization field, the first name. You can access and insert contact fields by clicking on this drop down. For a birthday message, we're usually just going to want to click on first name or title and last name. What we've got here is the first name. So the message is going to read, "Dear first name, hope you have a very happy birthday and many more. Best regards," etc. You can fill in your company name, and it's important that you do make those changes. You can see that the message is 130 characters, which is less than 160 characters, which means the message is only going to cost 1 credit, which is what you're going to want. Once you've happy with what you've got here, click on the OK. So now we've set up what the message is going to say. Now all we need to do is enable reminders. This will enable the birthday reminders feature. If at some point in the future you want to disable the birthday reminders feature, you can do that by coming back to this wizard and clicking on disable reminders. Once we're happy with that, click on save changes. Now we've got the birthday reminders feature enabled. Let's add a birthday reminder to an existing contact. We right click on a day in the calendar, add birthday. You can see the birth date is already set to the date we clicked on in the calendar, the 16th of November, and you might want to change the date of birth, the year. Now we select the contact, Jerry Brown. OK. And we can see the event was generated and a reminder message was already scheduled on our server for the 16th of November for Jerry Brown. Now if we go to the contacts section and double click on Jerry Brown to see the details, we can see that information was automatically added to this contact message and then the date of birth. If for a specific user we want to set up the birthday information, but we don't want that person's birthday message, we can uncheck this option here, send birthday message, and press OK. You can already see at the bottom it was said cancelling auto messages. If we go back to the calendar, that reminder, that birthday message has now been removed because we unchecked that option. Let's just re-enable it, send birthday message, OK, sending messages, and we can see that event was regenerated for this user. Okay, so that's the birthday reminders feature. Now let's show you the interesting part that we mentioned before, how to import an Excel spreadsheet including a birthday field. So this part will be similar to the import tutorial that is a separate demo. You can look at that for more information. We're going to do this a bit quicker than the other one, assuming you're familiar with the import process. So import contacts into address book from, and select Excel spreadsheet. We're going to select that spreadsheet, and now we're going to go to the correct page in the Excel spreadsheet, and we've called that sheet birthdays. Here the import process is as before. We need to tell the program which column is containing which piece of information. This one has the first name, this one has the last name, this one has the cell number, and this one has the birthday field. You can see there is a birthday option in the drop down list. We need to tell the program we don't want this header row to be imported, and then click on continue. And here we have a list of all the contacts, and as you saw in the previous dialog, there was the list of birthdays for every contact. So now we're going to click on import new contacts. We're going to add a new group, birthday group, and then continue. Yes, we want to show these contacts in the contact list. And now it says please wait while birthday messages are generated. You can see the progress at the bottom of the screen. Besides importing those contacts, we also generated birthday messages for all of those contacts. We're going to click on do you want to check all contacts were imported successfully? Yes. And now you can see they're all in the existing contact section. We're going to close the import dialog, and here you can see in the calendar all those birthday reminder messages have been generated automatically according to the settings that we set up. And this was a test Excel spreadsheet, so I made the birthdays for all those contacts to be in the current month of November. Again, if you need to disable a birthday reminder for a specific user, you can uncheck this option here, OK, and the birthday reminder will be cancelled for that user. So that is our birthday reminder feature and some ways on how to use it. Thank you for watching.